Hey everyone, it's time for your Monday Daily Trucker News Update. I'm Isela Rios.
And I'm Carlin Stafford. We have a lot of news to cover today, including the details of Biden's proposed infrastructure plan, the new tech plan for a busy bridge in the Northeast, and what a group of truckers in Georgia is doing to help those impacted by the weather.
So let's get trucking.
The White House has released the outline of President Biden's infrastructure plan, a $2 trillion 10-year American jobs plan, which includes upgrading infrastructure in the electric grid, setting up a high-speed broadband system for the U.S., and delivering clean drinking water to all communities. Of the $2 trillion, more than $620 billion will be used for transportation infrastructure, focusing on modernizing highways, roads, and bridges. Biden expects the plan to pay for itself within 15 years, but that's if another plan to increase corporate taxes from the current 21% to 28% is passed alongside it.
A bill has been reintroduced in Congress aiming to ease the parking issues around the country for commercial vehicles. The Truck Parking Safety Improvement Act, sponsored by Republican Representative Mike Bose of Illinois and Democratic Representative Angie Craig of Minnesota, would dedicate funds from the Department of Transportation for state agencies to use for lots and facilities. The bill is expected to be considered during the House Transportation Panel's upcoming debate. Bose introduced a similar bill during the last congressional session, but it never made it to the president's desk.
You know, this is an important piece of legislation because I think right now it's like 11 drivers to every one parking spot, specifically, 4 trucks. So it's definitely something we need to improve upon.
Yes, I know that's a big issue with the trucking.
And always one of those that's up the top on the list of driver concerns.
It is.
Great to see people are working to get that taken care of. The California Air Resources Board has released proposed changes to the heavy-duty vehicle smog inspection and maintenance program. And many truck drivers, including some of you guys, aren't happy about it. The changes will require motor carriers to smog test fleets quarterly instead of the current requirements of annually. It will also require carriers that operate but aren't based in California to submit smog tests before entering the state. It extends the timelines for those who are not compliant, giving them an extra day to repair their rigs. Now, the final rule is not expected to be considered until December, and it wouldn't go into effect, if accepted, until January 2023.
If you're traveling between Maine and New Hampshire, you may notice some new tech along the Interstate 95 bridge that connects the two states. Cameras and sensors will be added to the bridge as it continues its remodel to detect traffic flows and slow down. This will let engineers know when to open breakdown lanes, boosting traffic flow in each direction by more than 1,000 vehicles per hour. The project, which cost nearly $53 million, began in spring of 2019, but is expected to be completed by May of 2022.
You know, technology is paving the way towards the future, that is for sure, and it's very interesting to see how much it can just, opening up a few lanes, increase how many, vehicles can go through there.
Yes, like no congestion, hopefully.
Hopefully, or at least reduce the number of congestion. Well, the Georgia Motor Trucking Association has activated the Convoy of Care to help families affected by severe weather and tornadoes in several Georgia counties. The town of Newman in Coweta County was hit by an EF4 tornado with winds up to 170 miles an hour. The convoy will bring donations of toiletries, non-perishable food, cleaning supplies, and yard tools to help those in need. Now, the group is also asking for the use of forklift, tractor trailers, drivers, crates, and other supplies. Anyone wishing to help and donate should head to the GMTA website.
Women in Trucking Association has announced its 4th annual list of top women to watch in transportation. 73 women selected by Women in Transportation based on their accomplishments and efforts. Some of the women on the list include Donna England, Vice President of Safety and Member Services for Tennessee Trucking Association, Samantha Karanovic, I hope I didn't mess that up, Vice President and COO for U.S. Truck Driver Training School, and Erin Luke, Assistant Director of North America Materials for Peterbilt Motors. All 73 women will be recognized at the upcoming 2021 Women in Trucking Accelerate Conference on November 7th through the 9th in Dallas.
You know, it's really great to see those women being honored for what they're doing for the industry. It is great to see, and I am excited to see that conference and all those women get that recognition they deserve.
Yes, that's awesome. Good job, ladies.
Well, that does it for today's update.
Tune in for tomorrow for all the trucking news you need.